Good morning, YouTube. Today is June 30th. We are ending June strong. Happy Friday. Good morning, Tom and Anthony. How's everyone doing this morning?
Good morning, Ryan. Doing well.
Good morning, fellas.
What's going on, boys?
The sun is out. The smoke is gone. I can see blue, not white. So it's great.
Well, that is, best weekend of the year. My favorite holiday. I feel like it being on a Tuesday is a great day. Everyone's going to be getting started today, I'm sure. You guys got any festivities planned for the weekend?
It's 4th of July weekend, man. I mean, the air qualities are like 200, but we're always available for pre-approvals. We weren't expecting this, but we're definitely available for pre-approvals. But yeah, big 4th of July weekend, man. So,
Anthony, is like this weekend, are you considering Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all Saturday? So Saturdays are for the pre-approvals? Are you considering all 4 days Saturday?
No. You take the calls as they come in. When people are seeing houses, you need to be available sometimes to make that happen in hopes that they end up using you over the weekend and actually using you for the loan. So ultimately, it's a great thing when everything comes together. But we're one of the most important people in the transaction because without financing, you can't buy a house. So we got to make sure that everybody is happy and everybody's ready to go. So, 4th of July on the day, I don't know. I don't know if that's a really good day to do pre-approval. Might be in the middle of shooting off fireworks or enjoying the festivities, But yeah.
I fully expect Monday to be one of our busier days. Everybody's going to be off work, wanting to see houses. So I fully expect Monday to be full of pre-approvals, getting things done, updated estimates, everything like that.
Yeah, I think that's important. Agents, if you have buyers out there, please don't let them be fifth in line to get pre-approved. Call us today so we can get them done now, and they're not sitting around waiting, because again, we can only pre-approve one person at a time, and if 4 people call us at one time, I'm not a robot, so we gotta be able to do it quickly but accurately. And part of that process that we can do with the pre-approval is looking to see if that particular buyer gets an appraisal waiver. We've had more and more talk this week, agents trying to figure out ways to get buyers in the properties. And the appraisal waiver is one method that can make an offer look a little bit stronger. But the process of getting the appraisal waiver, I believe, is what's confusing a lot of the public and agents. It's not just a flip of the coin. West Penn Financial, Anthony LaPera isn't personally deciding if he's going to give your buyer an appraisal waiver. There's guidelines to be met by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac to say if we get that appraisal waiver. So, Anthony, let's talk a little bit about those requirements, right? Has to be a conventional loan, have to put a minimum of 20% down. But what are you seeing out there with those appraisal waivers?
Yeah, it's specific to a specific property. It's not like, we're sitting here and we're like a talk show host, like you get an appraisal waiver, you get an appraisal waiver. It's unfortunately, it's based on the area, the property, the client's qualifications, the, risk of the loan itself, definitely 20% down, high credit scores, low debt ratio. If there's information the government already has on the property, they're holding, what do they say, like 36 million appraisals they have in their database. So, if the system, whenever we run it through the automated underwriting system, identifies this property as one of those properties that is at least worth what they're buying it for based on that area and previous information, then an appraisal waiver, could be, accepted, but it's not happening on every one. It just depends on the area of the property and the data that's on that area and property itself.
But I think the most important part is, and Tom, this is why we need to get buyers pre-approved quickly, not while they're sitting in the house writing the contract to put the offer in, is because if you have a buyer that's 20% down or more, if we have them properly pre-approved, if we have their documents, if we know the property they're putting a an offer in on, we can get all that information, put it through the automated underwriting, and then know if they got a waiver or not before they put their offer in.
Yeah, that definitely makes it stronger. You don't have to have those separate addendums for that or anything written up in the contract. You could actually even let the listing agent know in your offer. I've seen people, some of my agents that use me, they write an email to those listing agents every time. And that would be something great to throw in that email to give them a little bit of peace of mind as well, that even if they are going over the list price, this appraisal waiver is still good at that price and the comparables are there for that. So I think it's a very strong, I don't know what I want to call it, a strong piece of the mortgage puzzle. It's like a corner piece.
And it's a very unique part because you don't know if you're going to get it or not. A buyer may have an appraisal waiver on one property, just like Anthony said. They don't get that property, it falls through, they don't get their offer accepted, whatever it may be. That doesn't mean that they have an appraisal waiver on every single other property. It is property specific. So that's why you have to double check, but you need to work with the loan officer when putting in the offer. We can help, whether it's making the offer stronger by financing sides, whether it's us calling the listing agent, whether it's us doing a pre-approval video and sending it to the listing agent, whatever it may be, we are here to work with you guys to help get that pre-approval done and make that offer as strong as possible. It's just very, very hard to do that when we get a phone call that we're headed to the office to put in the offer, we're writing it up, and these buyers need pre-approved, because it's not always a snap of the finger. We actually have to do some real work, analyze a file, run credit, confirm income. So please, on a holiday weekend, if you know you got a buyer coming that needs to put an offer in, just get it done today or tomorrow before Monday or Tuesday. That's all we ask.
No, yeah. And I think that if you do have a buyer that's 20% down, we're talking about these appraisal waivers and you're like, how do I do this? If you have a buyer that's 20% down pre-approved with us, just check in before you put in every offer, because those 20% down buyers are going to be the ones that may get this appraisal waiver property to property.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more true. Talking 4th of July. So we know Anthony's not doing anything for 4th of July. He's going to sit by his computer and wait for all those pre-approvals. And you got any secret recipes on the Blackstone? I think you've done a cookout every week this month at a different office in Western Pennsylvania. What are you cooking over here, guy?
Yeah, well, we got the normal burgers and dogs, but bacon wrapped jalapenos, man, are so good. Vanessa does a really good job on doing some stuff, so I'm going to kick the ball to her on some of that, but mainly some chicken, some hot dogs, and some burgers, man. You can't go wrong. So
it looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It looked pretty good.
That Blackstone's getting some work in, though, man. So it is. It's getting some work. Raven reviews on the Blackstone. People want to know where to buy it.
I thought you were setting up the La Pera food truck side biz or something.
Hey, I had a random come by and he asked what we were doing. I said, I'm cooking burgers for the office and hot dogs. He's like, you mind if I get a burger? I was like, for sure. You want ketchup or mustard? What do you want? So why not?
Hey, a few years back, we had the Mobile Mortgage Center doing a little office cookout in the parking lot, and one of the other companies of the strip mall thought I was a food truck, and it's illegal to have food trucks. I had the township called on me for an illegal food truck, just trying to cook some hot dogs and hamburgers for some real estate agents.
Yeah, man.
Camping out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys.
Well, you guys.
Ryan, what are you doing on this 4th of July weekend?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked, Thomas. So I am heading out on my annual RV trip west tomorrow morning. I'm heading to Oregon, Northern California, Yellowstone, Mount Rushmore, Yosemite. We're going to see it all for the next 10 to 14 days. So I will be the mobile mortgage loan officer the next couple of weeks and check in. I'll definitely be doing
mobile mortgage unit. I like.
I don't know. I don't know if I can live up to the word of a unit. That's a pretty big billing. We can figure out the word choice. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a show on the holiday. We'll let everyone enjoy the holiday, but we'll be back Friday. I'll potentially, God willing, be in San Francisco. So maybe
Your
What?
buddy Boston Mike, he doesn't like how you're pretending like you're so busy you have to do the AM chatter from your car all the time. So he said it's getting old. So
Well, Boston Mike needs to learn to wake up earlier. That's all I have to say. All right, boys. Happy 4th of July. Go get them. And I will talk to you later.
see you guys.
Happy 4th.
See ya.